Lily said the scrap daddy himself, Adam Pearce, is now Booker of Ring of Honor. No, leader, Adam Pearce dropped the NWA champion over the weekend to Blue Demon Jr. I honestly, and I hate to say this for the 15th, I'm sorry, I'm lying, the 85th time, the NWA title is shit. That honestly, Culture Club means more right now to entertainment than the NWA title. But let's talk about Ring of Honor. As bad as TNA is right now, and they've been around for several years, look at TNA's growth and look at Ring of Honor's growth. Ring of Honor drew 300 and 400 fans over the weekend. This is the same fucking federation that the Torch on their website has a section just for Ring of Honor news. You go to fucking Wrestling Observer, sections dedicated to Ring of Honor. You got fucking Nutty Powell over there. Stuff dedicated to Ring of Honor. Mike Johnson, case in point, people. Ring of Honor is going to be doing a show, let's see, in Chicago, I think November 22nd. Part of that show is going to be a pay-per-view taping. Samoa Joe, being a part of TNA, cannot be on Ring of Honor's pay-per-view, but he will wrestle on that card nonetheless for the live Chicago fans in attendance. Okay? So now instead of writing that Samoa Joe is going to return to Ring of Honor for a one-time deal, what does Mike Johnson write? And we've brought up Mike Johnson's little subtle emotional attachments in his titles. And Mike, sorry, I know we dropped a lot of heat with each other, but, I got to hold you to task when you do stupid shit like this. What does he write today? Samoa Joe is returning home. Could you please bring out maybe Samoa Joe's first lunchbox? Maybe give him his first meal that he ever had in Ring of Honor. Could you possibly, give him, his the fuck out of here. He's returning home. It's like these fucking people put Ring of Honor on a goddamn pedestal. The wrestlers bust their ass. The wrestlers do everything for the fans over there. The wrestlers, I give them all the credit in the world. But let's face it, people. When you draw 300 and 400, and you have all these fucking websites dedicating sections, talking about them that they're the fucking next coming of Jesus Christ, that they're it blows my mind. You have these fans thinking, oh my God, Ring of Honor, gigantic promotion, huge conglomerate, wrestling quality on the level of mainstream wrestling, but yet they only draw 300 and 400. Explain to me why we should give them any fucking airtime. You got Jersey Old Pro Wrestling, who draws 400, 500, 600, 700, 800 on a monthly basis. They draw more. They sell DVDs. Why do they not get some additional press? How come they don't try to sell it to an international audience? Hey, Yoko from Japan. Yamayoko from Japan. Hey, you want to pick up a good DVD for American Wrestling? Why don't you pick up Jersey All Pro? Jersey All Pro has pretty decent cards, but no. Yoko from Umakalaka, Japan? Oh, pick up Ring of Honor. That's the thing that always baffled me. And for the longest time, I said, regular Ring of Honor fans are fine. Wrestlers are fine. But when you have this shit, these obsessive Ring of Honor nut jobs, like I said, you are cool. No, you are cool. He is awesome. She is awesome. Joe is awesome. Chris is awesome. You know what it is? It's a bunch of fucking milquetoast marks. That fucking, I've said this before. You got all these milquetoast marks that don't fit in natural life. They feel like they're all part of a family. So what happens? You get milquetoast John Smith. that is probably a sophomore in some college in Philadelphia who studies 12 hours a day, eats Campbell's chicken soup with crackers for dinner, has a carrot in his lunchbox as a snack, brushes and flosses his teeth 3 times a day, and he reads. Nerdy guy with the glasses. I don't read that shit. Well, somebody will bring it up in the chat room, but he reads those books. He might do crossword puzzles. Not Waldo. Come on, it's like people stand at midnight to fucking... Campbell's chicken soup is pretty good. But there's people that stand up at midnight in a fucking bookstore to get these books. What is it? It's right on the tip of my tongue. Harry Potter, thank you. Reads Harry Potter religiously. Has Harry Potter message boards on his favorites page on AOL. I'm sorry if I'm offending any of our listeners out there by saying something. Harry Potter's cool, but I'm telling you, take the whole thing. But he has no girlfriend. And he goes to Ring of Honor. And he looks to his left. And he sees nerdy Nancy, who also reads Harry Potter, who might be a little bit more outgoing than him. And he looks over to her, and she's chanting, "This is awesome." And her best friend, Leah, not Leah Maivia. Let's use someone that didn't deceased. Let's call Maria. All right? She's like, "This is great." The other one goes, "This is awesome." So what does he do? He looks at her, and he, with this big goofy smile, and he goes, "This is awesome." And Maria says, "This is cool. This is awesome. This is cool." This is what they all do. They all start these goofy chants and they look at each other. Go to a Ring of Honor show. Watch a tape when they do these chants. They look at each other like there's some subconscious thought being transmitted through their brains that are saying, "Yeah, we're all together in unison. We're all a family here." And that's what these fucking morons and these websites give credence to this stuff. So when you have a Fed that draws 400, and if they didn't get the press that they got, it's almost like Ring of Honor is the Obama of wrestling. You think about that. They get all this press from Mike Johnson, all this press from Between the Ropes, all this press from Jason Powell, all this press from Wade Keller, all these press from, ringofhonornutjob.com. They get all these press from I want to be a Ring of Honor fan for life.com. They get all these press. Without those websites giving them the press that they got the last 5-6 years, they would have been out of business already. Because the mainstream wrestling fan that hears Adam Pearce fought Claudio Castagnoli with Nate McGuinness as a special referee, I'm going to say, yeah, and, well, it was a 5-star match. And why do I care about these people? Why are they not main eventing WrestleMania? Like I said, Ring of Honor was an off-Broadway play. There's a lot of great off-Broadway plays. When I was in high school, I went to off-Broadway plays all the time. There was one that had faggy Mike Brady, the father from Brady Bunch who died. He was in one of these off-Broadway plays when I graduated from high school. I went to the play 3 times. Not because I wanted to hook up with him, but he was such a great actor in his off-Broadway play. The point is, the reason why it's an off-Broadway play is because the quality could be great, but it's not big enough or interesting enough to mainstream fans. So, so the point is, Ring of Honor was never supposed to be a mainstream product. How many fucking months, how many fucking years did I say Ring of Honor needs to bring in an influx of named guys? You see what these fucking Ring of Honor dirtbags, these wackos did when Jeff Hardy went there? They all thought it was uncool